It is April the 14th, 2016, and I want to tell you, I watched the Democratic debate tonight. Could be a game changer. I mean, really, uh, I I've never seen a debate on the Democratic side like this. It was heated. Uh, Bernie Sanders took the gloves off right away. Now, before you go any further, am I here to say that I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter? No, I'm not saying that. That's not why I'm making this video, but it's to point out something, and that is how this whole election process is fluid. It's changing. It's flowing. And everybody thought that Hillary Clinton would be the ultimate nominee, would be considered the presumptive nominee. And look, she still has momentum. The establishment, in many ways, is on her side. The old guard, but I have to say that, and I'm just strictly talking about the Democrats right now. I'm not talking about comparing them with the Republicans. I'll get to that in a moment, but anything is possible now. At first I thought that Bernie was just there to just to kind of kind of irritate Hillary, but I think I think now we're at the point that he actually could win this, because I'm seeing in so many ways the same momentum, not exactly, but in some ways the same momentum that we saw when she was running against then Senator Obama. Now, a lot of things could happen. The New York primary is a big one for both sides, the Republicans and the Democrats. We know that, and it's coming up next week. So obviously, this debate tonight, the Democratic debate, was held in Brooklyn, and a lot of things could happen between now and then. And whoever wins New York, especially on the Democratic side, will certainly have the upper hand. Hillary needs to win New York to be considered the the one that is the leader, the front runner, to be considered the front runner. But if Bernie Sanders wins New York, that could be a major upset in the Hillary campaign, and could give him momentum that he hasn't had before. I mean, he's got the momentum of the young people and from a lot of progressive groups. And I'm not here rooting for Bernie. I'm not. That's not why I'm here. But I'm just observing the facts, and it appears because he covered a lot of issues, and it's funny because in many ways he kind of strikes a nerve in the same way that Donald Trump has, where he talks about our trade policies, NAFTA. Now, all of this has really been a major problem for the United States and for jobs, but he does it in a very progressive, democratic, socialist kind of way, which kind of scares people. But even still, he was very, very bold tonight, and the crowd was definitely, you could tell they were definitely on his side, and on many of the points made this evening. And so we're getting closer and closer to the time of the big convention for the Democrats and the Republicans. And there was an article that came out just earlier today that was talking about the Republican convention and how it's looking more and more like it's going to be a contested convention. And whether Donald Trump wins or whether Donald Trump loses that, it's not going to likely set well with a large group of constituents, and I think it just goes to show us where we're at, and how this is a race like none other, and it's constantly changing. But I think the things that we need to take away from it are that no matter who ultimately ends up being the nominee, that they really need to earn it the old-fashioned way. And I think that there's going to be a lot of resentment if, especially on the Republican side, if it's just handed to a particular candidate and they haven't earned all of the delegates from the votes of the people. We the people. The other thing that I want to take away from all of this, and I've been hearing about this and reading this, is that if Bernie Sanders happens to be the Democratic nominee by some, by some type of major victory in some of these key races, that it's actually going to be more challenging for the Republican Party than if Hillary, because Hillary has a lot of baggage, even though she does have experience, she does have some baggage. And so that could get very interesting. Very interesting. So we'll be watching all this. And so the bottom line is, things are changing at a moment's notice. I mean, it's just, it's not just staying in one particular mode, but it is, it is keeping all of us wondering and watching and observing and I mean, it's a wild ride. And for those of you that love politics, fasten your seatbelts. It's going to continue to be a bumpy ride. So, stay tuned to our radio programs, to our videos, as we continue to talk about all this. Our link, subscribe to the link below, Liberty Freedom Radio channel, and don't forget our website, libertyfreedomradio.com. This is Magellan. God bless all of you, and until next time, have a good one, my friends. Bye-bye for now.